Lessons in Time Zones. What I learned from joining the International Curriculum Advisory Committee for Library Carpentry. Library Carpentry is an open program of lessons written by library and information professionals to help our peers improve their practice working with structured data. The lessons also help people to learn software skills so they can better communicate with researchers and IT colleagues. Library Carpentry is part of a wider community of volunteers with related lesson programs Software Carpentry and Data Carpentry. Together, the Carpentries were first established 20 years ago and based on research in education and pedagogy. There is a central governance structure for the Carpentries, a curriculum advisory committee for each lesson program, and defined maintainers for each lesson. The Curriculum Advisory Committee, or CAC, for Library Carpentry is a group who maintain an overview of the whole curriculum. We use domain expertise to guide curriculum development and recommend large or wide-ranging updates to lessons. The CAC meets 4 times a year over Zoom and communicates at other times using mailing lists, Slack and GitHub. There's a separate governance committee whose main responsibilities are strategy, advocacy and communication. I have been a member of both committees since 2019, but I'm currently focused on the curriculum group. Here are some of the tasks or outputs I've performed on the committees. I completed an audit of the complete programme of library carpentry lessons, including a proposed new lesson about AI and machine learning in GLAM institutions. I created and applied a set of criteria to assess which lessons deserve the highest priority attention and have begun to liaise with the maintainers of these lessons. I led the creation of a new lesson about TEI XML markup with metadata and transcriptions of digitised or newly catalogued collections. I was joined in this work by Jane Gallagher, Elizabeth Gow and Dr. Joe Edge. This lesson is at the early stages of development and is ready for further collaboration. I co-delivered a survey of workshop attendees from library carpentry workshops around the world and performed analysis on the results, publishing a summary to the Carpentries blog. I have made some excellent networking connections while working on the library carpentry committees. The job titles of some of the people I've collaborated with include Associate Director, Data Librarian, Executive Board Member, Head of Digital Library, Head of Knowledge Commons, Research Data Specialist. The biggest 2 challenges working with these committees are time zones and making time in general. For larger meetings, we have scheduled pairs of meetings on consecutive days, 8 hours apart. That way, we've been able to offer at least one slot during waking hours, though it can still be very early or late in the day. A problem with this approach is that there is no time for the second group to digest the minutes from the first group's meeting, and the first group can't act on the second group's until the meeting 3 months later. We also get caught out by daylight saving times, working in different ways in different parts of the world. To help, we use Outlook or Google Calendar invites, the website timeanddate.com, and we specify all meeting times in UTC offsets. I keep up to date with trends affecting academic libraries around the world, and I can apply these in my daily work and in strategic and operational planning activities at Manchester. I am putting the University of Manchester Library on the global stage and promoting our excellent services and collections at every relevant opportunity. I work with colleagues Nilani Ganeshwaran and Colleen Barton to plan and deliver library carpentry workshops, most recently for White Rose Libraries at the University of Leeds. I am completing my term with the committees throughout 2023. We are planning to deliver some library carpentry content in the new MA in Library and Archive Studies programme this October. If anyone is interested in learning more, please get in touch. Thank you for watching.